Hello, this is Jessica with Honest Taco Books, and this is going to be a reading update on the Audio Miles, the Glass Hotel, and I am not able to walk today due to my schedule, so I am going to jump on my elliptical that is here in the backyard. And so whenever I come outside, I always have to feed my fish first, and then I will jump on and just get some miles in on the elliptical, and I'll give a little reading update because it's a different book and it's been a different experience. So first let's feed the fish and then we'll jump on the elliptical. Okay, so I always end up having to get these away from the filter because they just obviously are attracted to the filter. Kind of clean it up a bit. So I do have this nice little net to give them some protection. They're down there. And let's give them some food. Our third one likes to hide. He's a bit more shy. And I had 5. We have 3 now. We had a little mishap with adding too much water. My husband was trying to help and was adding water straight from the hose and not the rainwater, and shocked them. And so I literally spent an hour holding 2 of these fish that you see swimming around, swimming them back to life. So you can do that if they are shocked and they are floating but still alive. You can swim them around and keep that water going through their gills and they will come back. Yeah, so that was a little upsetting that day. So our other one is hiding under here. There he is. He's smaller. But yeah, he sees me and he's like, nope, not coming out. Okay, so let's go do some miles. Something in the way. Yes, it's expiring soon.
It's unpaid labor. Olivia left a few minutes later with a Hersey. Harvey went to the stockroom for a fresh legal pad, took it to his desk, and began writing a full confession. Joelle stepped out for a brisk.
Okay, so I am very much invested in this book at this point, but there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of it feels like very important interactions between these characters, and then you'll be really wanting to know what happens. and then it goes to another character, and so you're just sort of like, I feel like I'm left trying to piece together, connect how they're related, and how it's going to tie together. You know, we started off with Paul, and then his sister Vincent. But I feel like Paul's story is very much not done, and I want to know what happened with him. But we're really into Vincent's story, and we don't even know really what happened with her yet. I mean, we know a lot. So there's a lot happening. There's a lot going on. I feel like I'm glad this is an audiobook, because I feel like while I like to physically go back and look and kind of, you know, when you have questions, you can go back and check things, but I feel like it would have been very frustrating. And I feel like because I can be walking or being on the elliptical and listening, even though I have questions, it keeps me going. I don't kind of stop and like go, oh, and put the book down and be frustrated, because I have this other side of walking with it that is keeping me going. So, and then we are on Discord talking about it and kind of all feeling the same way, I think, where we're just like, I have questions, they're not getting answered. So I hope, well, I definitely will get out and do some more of I have like a really long walk that I do each week, and then I jump on and do some little short walks, and I get on the elliptical. But today this was all I was able to do. But I am going to go inside because I want to update some of the other reading that I'm doing, and normally I don't do a weekly update or wrap up, but I am this time. So yeah, let's go inside. Okay, so for the Glass Hotel, I have made it to chapter 10, and some things are getting wrapped up and explained, and other things are still left. So getting there. I am only 55%, so, you know, still halfway. There's still a lot left to find out and to have explained. So, so that is the Glass Hotel. And then I will give a quick update on the Apothecary that I'm reading for middle grade March, and I am about 247 pages into it, and I like it. It's not grabbing me like Harry Potter did, and my daughter had compared it to Harry Potter without the wizardry. There is magic, but it is science magic. It is apothecary magic and alchemy, and like, so it is very fun, and I'm enjoying it. But I definitely feel like I'm pushing through this much. Like, maybe my expectation was too high. Maybe I thought I was gonna love it. But so almost finished with this one. And just because I wanted to kind of get an idea, I just read the first 2 chapters of Little Fires Everywhere. And it starts with a bang. And so I definitely want to, I think I'm gonna finish this one, jump ship from the series, read this one, and then I'll go back and see what I have left time-wise to do more of the Apothecary series. But I did want to give an update because the last video, or I don't know if it was the last video, but I posted about the copyright strike because I was reading the Read With Me, Walk With Me. I was reading the first chapter, and there's copyright infringement. And so I took down the video that they requested that I take down, and then I went through all of my Read With Me, Walk With Me videos to see who was published by whom. And there was one other book, The Three Wishes by Barbara Delinsky, that was, and it was several publishing companies. Like, it first was published by Simon and Schuster in 1997. So because they were the first ones and they are attached to it in any way, shape, or form, I took that one down, because they were the ones that reached out to YouTube about my video first. They also, other versions were published by Pocket Books, Gallery Books, and Thorndike Press. But because Simon & Schuster was on there, I took it off. So I was looking at all of them because I was surprised at, I just thought, oh, I'll just go click, 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 delete. I saved them on a jump drive for myself because there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I didn't want to just, and as I started going through, I was like, oh, but I really liked that one, or oh, I got a positive comment on that one. And I just, it was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. So what I decided to do is I went through the list of books and figured out how many each publishing company, like if I had one particular publishing company that I was reading a lot of their books, is there a way to reach out to them? And so I went through, and the one that I have the most of, I have 4 books that are published by Random House, and then I have 3 that are published by HarperCollins, and then 3 by Doubleday, which is also Bantam Books, and then there was 2 by Macmillan, and then there was several that were just one book, so kind of outliers on that. So I decided that I would send out an email to Random House, HarperCollins, and Doubleday, asking permission to read the first chapter, to create intrigue in the book, and not to take away from purchasing. So if there was a way that I could add a link to the publishing company or add a link to a vendor that they, so that someone can purchase the book, if that would be acceptable. And so, you get that automated response back quickly that they receive large amounts of unsolicited emails. And so it may take a while for them to respond. So fingers crossed that there is a way to ask permission, beg for forgiveness, and see, if not, then I will take them down. If it's a problem, but just trying to see if there's, a way to do it properly. Do it the right way. So that is the update on that, because I did say that I was going to take all of the videos down just to be safe. And like I said, then I kind of was thinking about it and I was like, well, maybe there's a way to ask. So I did look up, there are certain emails and points of contact where you can ask questions, permissions and publishing and things like that. And so, so I will keep you updated on what kind of response I get, if I get a response, and how long it takes to get the response. But I figured it can't hurt to try. It can't hurt to ask and see if there's a way. So really enjoying the walking audio miles glass hotel. I'm really enjoying the process of that. Tonight, I hope that my husband and I will get to read a chapter or two or listen to a chapter or two of The New Husband. And I'm enjoying the reading so far. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's just, I think my expectations were like, oh, it's going to be another one of those like Harry Potter, and which, grabs you right away. And I'm excited to get back to this one. So that is the reading update so far. And if you want to jump on, I'll put the Discord link for the discussion if you're interested in the Glass Hotel, if you want to jump on and walk with us. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll be reading.